18 things you should never waste your money on. First thing is crappy art. You shouldn't buy a artwork that your 5-year-old son can draw, and you shouldn't buy it for like $2,000 or $3,000. I know a manager, she bought a kind of like a painting, kind of like a person drew different colors into that painting, and she bought it for $800, which is a bit ridiculous if you ask me about it. But the best way to find paintings or decorative art that is not that expensive and a reasonable price, TJ Maxx, or I go to like yard sales and find these amazing paintings at affordable price, like $15 to $20 range, and they look amazing. And sometimes if you buy expensive paintings, you don't know if it's authentic or not because the knockoffs look just like the authentic pieces. You have to take it to an actual like authentic store to identify or verify if it's authentic. Number two on the list is 3D movies. So a lot of movies are made into 2D first, right? And they try to get you into a 3D movie so you can wear glasses to see some hollow effect in a movie. But the thing is, you have to pay at least $10 to $17 extra on just that movie ticket. It's just around that area, and I don't think it's worth it that much. If you watch the 2D movies, you get pretty much the same excitement as long as the storyline and action is good as the 3D movies. Just consider that. And number three is fast fashion. So every single day or every single week, TikTok might have a fashion trend, or Facebook or your celebrities is wearing some clothes that look fashionable. But these fashions they die down, and you spend too much money in buying like that one jacket or that one piece of T-shirt, and the quality is not even that good. And you wash it a couple times, the clothes kind of fades. So I recommend spending money buying clothes that actually are high quality, right? Like these Nike or Navy, these shirts are very high quality made, and you never have to worry about getting it dirty or washed. When wash it one time, it shrinks. Like these clothes you bought from China, right? These are not that good quality, so I never own any clothes from China because they're constantly updating the fashion trend, and I just make sure to buy clothes that's comfortable, right? And if you made it this far, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Ready for the support. And number four on the list is extended warranty. And sometimes extended warranty could cost just as much as the product within a year. Sometimes extended warranty could cost like $3 per month, and 1 year later, it will cost you maybe $34 or $36. But things don't really break. But there is a consideration. Some things you do need to buy warranty, like maybe a computer, right? But if you buy a product that is good enough, like maybe an Apple computer that costs like $1,000, I usually spend like 100 or something on that computer because it does cost a lot of money to replace. But if you buy an electric toothbrush, they ask me if I want to extend the warranty, which costs about $60 per year, and the toothbrush only costs about $40. So the warranty costs more than the toothbrush, and usually the battery runs out or something, and I don't think it's worth it. I like to get like a brand new electric toothbrush because the toothbrush get really dirty really easy when I brush it, and it's hard to like clean the brush, keep it clean. So I usually just throw it away if it's not working and buy a new one which is fresh and clean. Number five on the list is gym membership. So gym membership can be a little bit expensive. Look at your calendar. How long have you been to the gym within that last week? If you haven't been to the gym, considering cancel that gym membership, right? Because think about it, right? At the lowest price right now around that area is Planet Fitness in my area, and you think you'll be like $10. I signed up for the basic membership, which is $10, but in reality, it is not $10 because you sign up for there will be a one-time fee of $49 and another $49 of annual fee. You all have to pay that within 2 weeks, and so technically 1 month you're paying about $110 for that first month, and the second month you pay $10, right? And if you cancel on that second month, technically you're paying about $50 per month. right? $50 in first month and $50 in second month, and second month it'll be $100. So gym memberships are pretty expensive. So if you're not going to work out, you're not going to work out. My recommendation is buy a pull-up bar or run. The best exercise without any equipment is running. Running in the morning, get up like 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock and run like a 20 minute, and you feel really fresh, and you don't need any special equipment. All you need is a good pair of tennis shoes to run on the road, and at the same time it can also help you stay active and keep your stress level lower. And so that's a good replacement. Sometimes I go running in the morning and it will keep me very healthy. And number six on the list is expensive coffee, right? If you go to Starbucks and pretty much get a cup of coffee for $5 a day, 1 year will cost you $2,000. Do the math here. 365 times 5, around $2,000, right? It is not a good idea to buy coffee at Starbucks every single day. Usually I go to Starbucks with my girlfriend maybe every once a week or twice a week, because Starbucks on the app they offer a 50% off on any kind of drink. That's when I go, because I'm not spending $8 on a cup of drink. And you can also make coffees at home. Like you just buy the coffee maker machine at Walmart for $20, and the coffee stuff for like maybe around like $8. So you spend like $30, and that supply will last you like 365 days. Like if you just one person, one cup per day, 365 for $30, or $5 a cup at Starbucks for 365 is $2,000. $30 or $2,000, right? You do the math. Totally makes sense to make coffee at home. You get your sugar half and half, and you also can buy branded coffees. Like the branded coffees, or even taste just like the coffees they make, like the Dunkin' Donut coffee or Starbucks coffee. You got that branded coffees, and these are like just taste like the ones you buy at the store, right? So really consider, if you drink a lot of coffee, consider that. Number seven, fast eating out at fast food every single day, right? So fast food price is pretty expensive, right? $8 at Chick-fil-A. You get a drink, fries, and stuff, and you spend about like $15 a day every single day just eating out at fast food. That's the average American spend eating out every day. You're spending about $4,000 on one person just on fast food, right? But I gotta say that these couple days, I noticed that fast food has offering $5 meals. Like McDonald's, you get like a cheeseburger, French fry, chicken nuggets, and a drink for $5. But it's not fulfilling, right? Yeah, these food qualities are not that great, I must say. But if you want to eat fast food, like you can eat fast food, but I highly recommend meal prepping. That's what I've been doing. Like I buy like some pork, some ribs. You cut it up, and you put some veggies and some rice. It's not that hard. And I just cook twice a week with my girlfriend, and we do like just eat it after work or after coming home from any activities, and you eat it. It's delicious. It's fast, right? You just heat it up, microwave, and the nutrition is still really good. And we also like to buy like frozen vegetables, because these are cut up already. Like there's broccoli inside, there's carrots, pepper, onions, everything inside. You just throw it in for stir fry. It is just as more delicious than fast food and healthier. So highly recommend looking into like fast food, looking into meal prepping, right? These will save you a lot of money. And number eight on the list is late fees, right? Late fees are, if you can avoid it, try to avoid it, right? My main thing, trying to avoid the late fees, is I put everything on auto payment, because credit cards, they're bank and they're hoping and banking for you to pay late on the fees on your payment, because it's pretty expensive. Like last time I paid, my late fee was around $40 because I missed a payment on my credit card. But now I've never really missed any payments, because I put everything on auto pay, and I make sure that I just make sure that I have enough bank enough amount in my debit in my personal bank account, and they just take money out of my bank account right away without asking. But just make sure that you have enough in the bank account, because sometimes I forgot to like pay for my credit card and it will cost you a lot of money. And excuse me. All right. Uh, number nine is bank account fees. Okay, at this time of age, you don't want to pay like any bank account fees, but U.S. bank, like example, it costs about $10 per month for putting my money in there, which I'm not going to pay because Bank of America does the same thing. So you gotta really try to avoid it, but make sure to read the fine prints. Right, U.S. Bank they require about $1,000 at least, and then also Bank of America at least another thousand too. So make sure you have $1,000 in your bank account so you don't go overboard. If you drop below that, they may force you to pay like a fee like $14 or $10, which is ridiculous because the bank you putting your money in that bank, and that bank is using that money to loan it out to like developers, and they earn like 6% or 7% interest on it, and they also making money for you too, right? Charging you a fee, which is kind of ridiculous because the money is not working for you, right? It's not earning any interest, so you shouldn't be paying any um, fees, right? So right, make sure my advice: look through your bank, make sure what is the minimum requirement, and some smaller banks, regional banks that I use is Arbis Bank. They have about $500 a minimum requirement, and there are others like banks like online banks like Discover Bank or SoFi. They don't have any annual fees, so they are a lot better than traditional brick and mortar banks. Number 10 on the list, yes, lottery tickets. So a lot of people like to buy Mega Millions, right? You know what? The chance of you winning a lottery ticket for a Mega Million, 1 in 176 million. So think about that. And each lottery ticket can get pretty expensive. You're basically just holding the paper and lighting it on fire, right? You're not getting that money back. So number 11 on the list is casinos. Okay, and I live about 1 hour from my casino, and my parents, just personal experience, my parents they go to casino every 2 or 3 times every 6 months, and usually they go a lot more, but they start losing money and they never run it back because casino they have a formula on their math, right, on their like slot machines, right, and their formula is always casinos always making the money, right? If they're not making the money, casinos will not exist today. But look how popular casino is. Look how fancy it is because who's funding that remodel, that decoration? You guys, the people, right? So you will never make money out of casinos. Trust me, right? And the only time I go to casino is the one that I go to. They send me free money, about $20 per person. I just go in there, $20, gamble it, and if I don't win anything, I just walk out. I will never put any my hard-earned money. Right, you will lose that money real quick. If I saw my uncle went to a casino and he lost about like $500 in just 15 minutes. Right, you can bet like, in the slot machines and $20 per slot. You lose that money real quick, right? And number 12 on the list is buying too much food or groceries in the refrigerator, and it goes pretty bad very quick because recent study shows that 40% of the food goes to waste in a household. So sometimes I like to buy too much stuff, which is something I worry about. But right now, it's not even a big problem because I live in close to Aldi, which is about 4 minutes. So I just been going there every couple of days, just buy whatever I want and whatever I needed for that day to make the meal plan. I know people that live about um, an hour or 30 minutes. So you gotta really make a list of groceries you wanna buy, so you don't wanna waste anything on your refrigerator because when it goes to waste, it's kind of like wasting money, right? And number 13 on the list is bottle of water. Only when you need to buy a bottle of water is if you go on a vacation, you went in another town, you're really thirsty, you can go buy a bottle of water. If you're living at home, you don't need to buy a bottle of water, right? Because you can get one of these bottle of waters, right? You can go to Aldi. they have like water refillers. Walmart also have these water refillers. And I go to Planet Fitness, they have these water refillers. Every time I go, I just fill that whole tank up, and I haven't bought a single bottle of water for over 2 years now because I don't like to waste like plastic, right? It's wasting and it's not good for the environment. So I do highly recommend just buying one of these bigger ones, and I also have a smaller one to hold the water in, and I think it's great because never really gets thirsty and water tastes great. It don't taste bad at all because it's filtered water, right? And number 14 on the list is unused subscriptions, right? Think about Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime. These can cost $15 per month, right? Think about it. Is it really worth it getting these subscriptions? um, and also Spotify, right? I don't pay for Spotify because I just listen to the ads. It's fine, like it's like $14 per month, but I don't think I use it enough to justify that $14. Other people they might use it, right? Leave it in the comment section down below. What subscription do you use that you think is most useful? Is Amazon Prime, or you can order everything for in 2 days, right? That is kind of like a value trap. They think it make you buy stuff that you don't need because it's so easy, right? You just open your phone, you click on it, and I don't know, like it just it creates an addiction. Like you just wait for something to pop out your door, and it's a good feeling, and you just keep spending money because it's so easy to buy stuff. So I really need you consider if you want to keep the Amazon Prime or Netflix because it does create a unhealthy addiction for you. So I don't really keep it. Right now I have one subscription only, which is Planet Fitness, because I need to use it to like exercise and also get bottled water. So kind of make my money back for getting all the waters. So that's why that's all I have right now. I don't have any Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, nothing, right? And keep it very minimal. And I don't even use Spotify and subscription because I just listen to the ads. Number 15 on the list is cables, right? People like to watch sports. My girlfriend's parents, they pay $120 per cable because they like to watch football, college football and stuff. Totally understand that, right? You got to watch sports, you can pay for it, but $120 is a bit too much, right? You can get now these days you can get a lot of free stuff to watch. Like my favorite one so far is Tubi. If you have a small TV, which is pretty much every standard every single TV, you can download Tubi or the Roku channel. These have a lot of free even sports that you like to watch. And uh, right now we just cancel all the cables on my girlfriend's house right now, and you use that. It is very great. And number 16 on the list is expected shipping, right? Ship it faster. It sometimes costs about $5 to ship it. If only when you use like fast shipping, if you really need it, right? You need that day in 2 days, because if not, it gonna cost you pain, or it gonna cause your life to have dramatic change, right? If it doesn't, don't need it, right? Because you just wanted to see that clothes faster, so you couldn't try it on. Like you're wasting that $5 on something, right? That you don't really need that quick. Number 17 is Uber or Doordash delivery on food. Now these are like every single item is $5 more, right? I used to use the Doordash. I'm a Doordash delivery driver, and you can imagine the laziness people are doing, right? I did sometimes, pretty often I will deliver food to houses. They live about 0.8 miles from the house, and they will order something, and it will cost about like $6 extra just on fees and deliveries, right? And that's not including tip. And he will put in a $3 tip, $10 extra on a $10 kind of maybe a $12 combo meal from McDonald's. Then you pay $10 extra, and you pay $22. It only take you 3 minutes to drive there, pick it up, and go home. The reason they order delivery might be because people don't like to get out of the house because it was hot. And I just get out, like it's fine. Like you just turn on the roll your window down, listen to the music. It's not that big of a deal, okay? Really, if you order DoorDash delivery or Uber delivery only when you're sick, I think that's like a reasonable reason. Like if you order delivery, if you're not sick, you just being lazy. I think it's not a great way to spend money, right? And last one on the list, number 18, is paying for hotels. So how do I get, like, I haven't paid for hotels for like maybe 3 years because I signed up for the Marriott credit card, and they give you 60,000, 80,000, 60,000 points. Like each hotel in room costs 20,000 points. So that's like maybe 3 days of hotel. And I also signed up for Hilton credit cards. These are like $0 annual fees. So I just signed up for them, rack out the points, and use that to pay for hotels. Right, these hotels can get a bit pricey, like $150 to $200 a day. And my second option is Airbnb. You can find like a room for maybe like $40 a night, right? You just depends on the area. Like you go to New York, of course, you're not gonna find anything like Airbnb like that. But if you go to like Dallas or Missouri or Arkansas, you can find a very affordable homes. So I highly recommend use Airbnb, something that you can travel like southern states like Alabama or Mississippi, right? They have affordable housing, affordable rooms for you to stay. You don't need to pay $100 or $200 for a hotel room. All right, that's about the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Kelvin, and I see you guys next video.